Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Learning to Drive with George. Okay, so I think last lesson we looked at some 3-lane roundabouts and a couple of maneuvers. Today's lesson we're going to still work on his general driving as overall, going over the 3-lane roundabouts, 2-lane roundabouts, meeting situations, and go over some maneuvers. And if possible, if we can, go over all maneuvers. And then next lesson we're going to start the show me, tell me, and emergency stop exercises, and then we're going to look at starting to do mock tests, and we'll basically take from there. Okay?
Lovely.
Cool. Alright, so you all set?
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you're ready, I'd like us to move off, and we're going to follow the sat-nav towards the test center. Oh yes, and also we're going to have to stop off for some fuel. Have you ever filled up fuel before? Okay, so this is
I've never driven with you, so.
But you've not done it with your parents?
Oh, well, yeah, my parents have done it. Yeah.
No, so they never told you to fill up fuel for them?
No.
No? Okay, you can do it though, but we'll practice in this class so you know how to do it.
Yeah, it'll be useful.
Yeah. Okay, drive on whenever you're ready. Okay, so I'm going to try talking as least as possible as well, just saying this would be, now I'm going to start pointing out your faults as minors and serious mistakes. So you kind of get an idea of how it's going to be marked, okay? Given you a minor for judgment of overtaking there, yeah, or actually your normal driving position. You stay moving out to the right a little too early. Okay, and there's an oncoming car as well.
How many minors can you get? So you can get quite a lot. 15
minors. If you get 16 minors and you have no serious or dangerous mistakes, it's still a fail. But you allowed up to 15.
Okay.
Anything over is a fail. Or if you have one serious or one dangerous mistake.
After 200 yards, turn right.
Regardless of the amount of minors, you still fail your test.
Would they tell you if you made a serious mistake?
No. You wait until the end of your test.
Turn right.
How long is the drive on a test?
40 minutes. It's more or less 40 minutes. It can be slightly over, it can be slightly earlier as well. Okay, so that would have been a minor for the way you use your brakes, yeah? So control of your brakes. I felt like you responded quite well. It was just, I felt like you kind of doubted whether or not you needed to stop.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. It was still safe to stop. So whenever the lights change, always ask yourself, is it safe to stop? If the answer is yes, just look to stop. Clutch is coming up too quick. This would have been a minor for your clutch control.
Right.
And still the clutch is still coming up too quick. I feel like you're realizing as well. Just count to 3 when you bring the clutch up. So 1, 2, 3, yeah. you go. Smoother, yeah. I mean, it still feels like it's coming up too quick. Slow it down even more. Maybe 4 seconds.
After 200 yards, turn left, then cross the roundabout. Turn left, then cross the roundabout.
Okay, good. I feel like the drive's a little bit faster, though I could have started slowing down sooner. Even when you check your mirrors to drift back over, I would start slowing it down at that period there, yeah? Great.
What should we do now?
We're still going to carry on straight. Not sure which road's
After
closed.
100 yards, cross the roundabout, first exit. Cross the roundabout, first exit.
Still follow the sat-nav. It's a diverted traffic this way, so I don't think the side's closed. Again, I wouldn't be picking up speed there, you can see less up ahead. And we're going to ignore the sat-nav and follow my directions again. At the next roundabout, we're going to turn right, second exit.
Cross the roundabout, first exit.
So we're giving you another minor for appropriate speed. It felt too fast. Did it feel fast to you too?
Yeah.
After 200 yards, turn around when possible.
Ignore the sat-nav, follow my directions still. Then check your left mirrors before moving to the left there. And I'd like us to pull over and park in a safe place for me, please.
After 200 yards, turn around when possible.
A little bit close. Yeah, just a little bit wider next time. So wherever the sticker is now, just slightly a bit more over to the right. Okay, so I'm just going to end the independent driving here. I feel the drive's a little bit rushed, by the way. Yeah? Do you feel this?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, just slow it down a little. Remember, they want to see safe driving. They don't want to see rushed driving. So slow it down there. And also, you know that situation where there was a van coming towards us and we moved over to your left? Now, what's the safest thing to do in those situations?
The van?
Yeah.
What was that?
Was it a van or a motorbike or something on the right? There was a vehicle that was coming towards us just down here on the same road. You moved over to your left, and I said this would have been minor for not checking your left mirrors before moving over. He was coming onto your side of the road.
Yeah.
Safest thing to... What's the safest thing to do in those situations?
Didn't you say just stay where you are?
Yeah, that's it. So stay in your position, just slow it down in your position, get them out your way, and then continue. The only time you should move over to your left is if you've checked your mirrors and then only move over. Okay, but in those situations when someone just comes suddenly in front of you, it's going to feel natural to come over to the left, but the safest thing to do is to slow down, because at that point you haven't checked your left mirrors. Yes, you could be saving yourself from hitting that car, but you're going to go hit another cyclist or motorbike on the left. Okay, so in those situations, just slow your position down unless you've checked your mirrors. Good. Okay, we're going to move off again, and we're going to go fill up petrol first. I almost forgot about that.
Okay.
the next roundabout we're going to turn left. Okay, I'm just going to take control, there you go, and back up, there you go. We'll talk about that in a second. And I'd like us to pull over and park on the left, just after the bend, anywhere on the left will do. Okay, so what happened there? Do you want me to explain it to you? Okay, so we came up to the roundabout, we're in third gear, and I said we're turning left. Now you've started slowing down, you've started braking, but you put your clutch down, but we haven't braked enough, and we stayed in third gear. And then you've realised right at the junction that you're still in third gear, and you've tried to make the turn and change gears at the same time, and we're losing control. So basically you're going too fast whilst trying to turn there. Yeah. Now at that point, if you've left the gearing down too late, what's the best thing to do?
Stop.
No, just worry about slowing your car down, keep your clutch down, just coast a little bit. So with the clutches down, kill your speed by braking, make the turn. When you get a chance, pop into second gear.
Okay.
Yeah? Alright, good. Whenever you're ready, I'd like you to drive on again. And then we're going to turn right. Well, we're going to make a U-turn and then go into the petrol station just up there, okay? So
what I did?
we're going to do a U-turn, so taking the third exit, mirror signal right, cover brakes and clutch down into first gear, nice good turns, keep the car slower, cover brakes, you shouldn't be giving any gas, we're going to keep it slow on the roundabout, yeah? Now check left mirrors, left signal, we're going to go into the petrol station, and then we're just going to keep it against this wall at the moment. Just pause anywhere here for me for a second. Okay, so we're going to go into one of these pumps down here, but we need to know which side of the car has its petrol cap. Do you know how to figure that out? Say if you're driving a car and you, without looking back, you might not be able to see it.
Is it?
If you look at your dashboard,
yeah,
you can see where the petrol symbol is.
Yeah, it's on the left.
Yeah, that's it. It's got the arrow. Okay, that tells you the petrol cap's
Was
on
it
the
different for different cars?
So, yes. So some cars are going to have it on the right, so that one's got it on its right side.
And that one's got on the left.
Yeah, so that's it. So okay, so now we know which side we want the pump's on, sorry, the cap's on, so that we can pick which side we want to park on. So we're going to go to the one just over there where that woman is on the other side though, yeah? So,
Where?
they don't even have numbers.
Oh, yeah.
Just the one over there with those two empty ones, okay? And you're going to keep it nice and slow, it's just like doing a manoeuvre. You don't want to end up knocking into one of the pumps. Okay, we're going to keep more to your left. Good mirrors, no gas. I'll just use clutch control here, yeah? Keep a bit more left, a bit more to your right now. Good. And then just come to a stop. Okay, so we're going to turn off the engine. You should never keep your engine running whenever you're filling up petrol, so we just turn it off completely. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to fill up petrol. You're going to do it? Yeah?
Can I?
Yeah, you can.
Hey.
Okay, let's go. Okay, so now some cars, good question. So is it a diesel or petrol? So some cars, first of all, to open this, it's gonna have a button inside, and some cars you just have to push on this little lever here, just down here. So if I get you to push that, there you go, it swings open, and it just tells you what you need to fill up. Perfect, so it's nice and easy. So first we're gonna unscrew that, anti-clockwise, that's it, yep. And then it comes up. Now you can dangle it down, but I want you to put it just there. Stand it up with that, double way. That's it. Perfect. Okay. And then we come over to this side, and then you pick what you want to fill up. So it says unleaded, diesel, that's the one. But however, in Tesco's, only Tesco's, you have to tell them where you want to pay. Okay. So over here it says pay at the pump or pay at cashier. So we're going to go pay at the cashier. So if I get you to press that button there. Perfect. And then now just to explain this board here. So that says how much it's going to cost you, how many litres, and how much is per how much a litre is basically.
How much is that? 120?
So £1.25 0.9. So you pick up the diesel one, keep the nozzle up because sometimes it just leaks, and then go up to your side, perfect, and then just into there, yep, and try to keep the nozzle up until it goes in, okay? Because you don't. The last thing you want is fuel leaking over.
Well, then you press this.
And then they'll authorize it inside.
Is it doing it?
No. So if you press it once, nothing happens because they haven't authorized it inside. So eventually they're now, can you see that? They've authorized it. So now you can start filling up. Just make sure the nozzle's right the way in. Yep. And then you hold it down and those numbers start going up. And that tells you. So if you want to do a full tank, you just hold onto the lever until it clicks in your hand, until it just kind of releases on its own. And that tells you that you've done a full tank. But we don't want to do a full tank. I just want you to do 40 pounds.
40 pounds?
Yeah. See if you can get it right up to 40. Okay? Anything over, you pay for, yeah? Getting close to it. Hey, wait, got it exactly 40. Well done. Give it a good shake. Don't let. That's why you're gonna try keeping the nozzle up straight away. Yeah. Okay. Bring it back here first. Let's hang it back up. Well done. And then go over to there. Yep. Did you get any fuel on the body? Nope. Okay. Yep. Now it's clockwise. There you go. Perfect. And then we push that back in. And then now to go tell them which pump you've just filled up at, you have a number, which is usually there, pump number 3. And you just have to go inside, say you want to pay for pump number 3, pay them the money, and that's you done. Okay, so I'm going to get you to do that. Say to them pump number 3, and I'm giving you the money, and then just get a receipt as well for me. Okay, thank you. Did you get a receipt?
So you can't get rid of the receipt.
Never mind, never
customer
mind.
service.
Never mind,
Does it
never
matter?
mind. No. So how was that? Quite simple?
Simple,
Yeah,
easy.
okay. Yeah, sometimes just people don't know how to fill up petrol, so at least you know. Okay, cool. Whenever you're ready, we're going to move off. I'm going to go look at these roundabouts quickly. I'll come back to the day parking later. More relaxed approach, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Have you got work straight after this?
No.
No? Okay. I'll give you some extra time today. So I'd give you a minor for appropriate speed. This is a 30 road and we're doing just 20. So if this was a 20 road, they're going to keep reminding you that it's a 20, or they're going to put speed humps everywhere. I didn't see any signs. We're going to turn right, sorry.
We're giving you a minor for that.
Yeah.
If I could.
Into which gear? But we forgot to do something.
Left signal there.
Correct. It was a little bit on the slower side. I feel like you could have gone into second gear, but you had control, you checked your mirrors well, you moved back to the left at the correct time, just the left signal was missing. I would have given you a minor for that. Next roundabout, go straight ahead, second exit. But I felt like we were in the middle lane and somehow came back to the left without checking our mirrors. Correct? So.
Oh yeah.
So remember, the people on the left, yes, there's a left-only lane there, but people will use it to go straight ahead sometimes, accidentally or on purpose. So you've got to check your mirrors to make sure no one's there, and then drift back to your left. Okay? Okay, so we're going to do some independent driving now. I'd like you to follow signs to central London. Okay, so we're going to follow a series of signs. So we're following signs to... Where are we going?
Central London.
Thank you. Overtaking third. A lower gear will give you more control, yeah? When you see a gap more or less come in, find your biting point, okay? Yeah. Nope. It's alright, take your time. There you go, more gas. Okay, perfect. So that's only second, this is third exit, okay?
We don't want that.
We're taking the fourth exit. Check nose, signal, signal left. Yeah, it says central London. Check type of right mirrors, stay left. So when you read the sign, what exit did you read?
Fourth exit.
Yeah, so we weren't taking the third. A little bit fast, it's a slip road. We need this one, this lane, is it going to merge or is it going to create zone?
Merge.
So we need a right signal. And then, are we still switching lanes? Thank you. The gap in front, is it a good gap? I'd still cover my brakes, let it get bigger. It'll help you plan better. So remember, you're following signs to
Central London.
thank you. Which exit was it?
Second exit.
Thank you. Lanes are splitting, which means left is a. So remember, don't wait till see the road markings. As soon as the lane splits, it usually means the left is going to be left only. Start keeping over to the right. Mirrors. Left signal. use this car in front of you to reverse parallel park start whenever you're ready. Good, well done, you're parked, yes. So you would have passed that, but you would have got some minors. So I would have given you a minor for your control and a minor for your observations. Felt like it took us a long time to make that gap a little bit small, okay? But not, that's me being a little bit harsh. I would want you to make that gap a little bit smaller, a bit quicker. Eventually at the end you came in a lot more and then you came away and that fixed the problem. But with your observations, I felt like while you was fixing the gap, you weren't looking over you weren't looking into the road enough, okay? You didn't look around enough. And especially that corner just over there. See that road where this car just came from? So that's your blind spot. So now and again you need to look over to the right shoulder. So stop the car, just keep looking around, okay? I'm going to drive on. Okay, now I'd like us to pull over and park on the right side of the road when it's safe to do so. Okay, I'm going to talk about that situation. So you saw a parking space on the right, there's a cyclist, correct? So what could you have done? Well, you could have signalled and just slowed down and waited for that cyclist to pass through and then go and park. Yeah. So even in now, there's a big gap there on the right. If there's oncoming cars, we can still, like now, I'd signal right, so people who want to park on the right. I'd slow it down, because now the car understands why you're slowing down, because it can see the car as well. And then perfect. Just keep your signal on. Perfect. Good. So I always say to people to imagine if you lived at that you know where the parking was. Imagine if you lived there. You're not going to drive past your house just because there's a cyclist coming down the road. You're going to slow down. You're going to signal to tell people what you want to do, and then when it's safe, then go and do it. Okay, but it's not just you. Everyone ends up getting into that situation, feeling like, wait, I can't go over, but I don't want to slow down the traffic. But as long as you tell them what you're doing and why you're doing it, they'll understand. Okay, good. Reverse back 2 car spaces. Okay, thank you. Okay, and before we drive on, the reversing was good. I was really happy the way you dealt with the cars on the main road. But there's one area you're not looking. Where's that?
Blind spot somewhere.
Yeah, where?
That one?
Yeah, it's a common one, yeah, that we keep forgetting. Now there is nothing there, but there could be a pedestrian that walks into that blind spot and then decides to walk behind you. Okay, so we've got to make sure we check there now and again. Okay, but you knew straight away it's a blind spot, right? Because you knew you was covering this area. It's got to be over that side as well. Okay.